Yo guys, it's Bang Bang Scooter Gang. We're live. I figured we'd check out this mode here quick, but just want to let you know that got the Hellcat running right here. She's still warming up. Woo! We got here the Ice Bear. That's right, this beast right here. She's been coming. We've been doing little mods on this thing. Probably gonna go out for a ride today. We'll let you know some videos on that. John's coming back here shortly after work. We'll get you a video on that soon because he has some mods. Well, technically we forgot that SSR, we'll post some things of it, you know, generally brief things, but all the detailed stuff or anything along those lines, that'll be just for on his channel. But we're trying to get some bikes our way, some merch and stuff like that, so we can do reviews on them and stuff like that from companies and stuff like that. Because this is the Scooter Gang. But yeah, this is summer. Is the first day of being beautiful out. It's 80 degrees right now. We're gonna go for a ride. I might try to get a vlog in to see what's going on. I'm not sure. Hey, what's up? How you guys doing? But yeah, so hopefully this live is going good. But just getting you a little overview of the Hellcat here. Got a little light bar going on here. Ooh, a little poppy. We got the old Ice Bear going on here. Yeah, she's in pieces. I just kidding. We were making sure everything was tight and just going around for, you know, our cruise going on here. But like I said, we're gonna get a video going today. How fast you got the Hellcat going? Well, let's see. We got her, I'd say 8 grand, just max RPM, straight. I got her up to about 65, 66 mile an hour. Tucked, maybe a slight hill, I got about 72, 73, but I still got a couple more things I'd like to do to see if I can get a little more speed out of her. And once I get these parts and stuff like that, I'll let you guys know, like, you know, more speed or anything. But I know I told you guys, if you guys got the Hellcat and we swapped out to a 17 tooth front sprocket, and you have to downsize the back sprocket, I believe it comes with a 34 tooth, and I dropped to a 32. And that right there gave me like an extra 3 mile an hour faster. But this is where your most speed comes. I only did that because to make the chain work. Otherwise, I'd have to buy a whole new chain. On this bike, the chain wasn't too bad, so I didn't feel like buying a whole new chain. But I did see a 28 tooth sprocket that I might try to get for it. This bike has enough torque to where that 34 would do pretty all right. Same with the Ice Bear. But I gotta get that, and it was a cheaper sprocket, and I didn't know the name. I didn't want to gamble when it breaks while I'm flying down the road or something. So still thinking if I should do that or not. But any problems yet? No. Other than what I thought about. Other than what I told you beforehand. See, let's put it this way: the Hellcat. I'll just put my opinion and how I had it for. I got about 2,500 miles on it now. We're getting close to it. Oh, a little over 2,545 miles and a half. And out of those, for me personally, no problems. Well, I mean, I did have problems, but I'll tell you that. But overall spectrum of it, no problems. Great bike, worth every penny that you can get. Now, all I should say is when you do get these bikes or any bike that is a clone, you should just expect there might be a few flaws for things that you might not expect, you know what I mean, for the price or whatever you play. You know, a lot of these people are just cloning and doing these bikes. That is great, that's awesome, you know, and it's, you know, but we live and learn. And I'm not saying none of those are bad. So for all these are great, would recommend them. But as far as the Hellcat goes, no, I got the bike. I didn't check anything when I first got it. I mean, I did, but I didn't think that I fell in that trap to not think anything about it. Got on the bike, ripped her around, figured, oh yeah, she needs a little mods, this and that. But The only thing I should say is tighten your bolts. If you don't tighten your bolts, and that should go for any bike, for anything. It's one thing if you got out of a dealer or you got a service or anything. Yes, it's probably, you know, it'll be good off the line or stuff like that. But as far as when you get these bikes shipped to you, just check over the bolts. That's the only issue I had. I had the exhaust bolts come off, which I still had that problem. It would get, I even tapped them out, drilled them out, put the biggest stud I can get in there. Actually Mazda bolts from a car, from a manifold, and one of them still came out. So these engines on at least the Hellcat, and even with the Ice Bear, but they're a little more, they got more vibration to it. That's fine. That's fine. Just that's how the engine is. And just so with that, I'm actually gonna do a video when I make it. Obviously, is a little flange that'll help keep that on. But the Hellcat was the only problem I had that with the exhaust bolt. But yeah, so far I had one stud left in it, but since it has two holes where, you know, stud or nut or bolt, I just threw a spring over it, you know, to hold it in. It works. Have a slight exhaust leak, but that was so I can ride it. But other than that, it vibrated loose. I couldn't, you know, with the muffler on and everything, I couldn't really notice it at all, and I couldn't really notice it. So with that being said, that it vibrated, eventually started getting slack in there or had some play in there, then just a torque and keep vibrating, snapped it off. That's with any mechanical device, anything. If you let something loose like that and there's enough torque there, it'll break. So that was my fault, or, you know, for not checking. But that's why I say, just make sure you check it, even if you have to keep checking every time you ride. Better to be safe than sorry. If you do that, great bike. Same thing with the engine mount bolts. Those bolts in general, I would say, were not the best. I actually replaced them, put grade 8 bolts in them. But again, they vibrated loose. The engine was shaking around. I felt shaking. I was like, what the heck? I was like thinking, looking down. I was like, what the heck is vibrating here? I pulled it off, and right when I was about to pull off, it must have snapped. I looked down, there's no bolt in it. So it's because of that torque. It was so loose and playing like that, or bumps or something like that. So just get, and I know you guys, one of you guys said about the red Loctite. I know that. You can break red Loctite. It is not an impossible chemical that you cannot get. It just makes it very difficult. The only reason why I say that is because, like I said, it vibrates a lot. Put them on your main bolts. If they're main bolts, high quality bolts, you can break that. I tried blue Loctite and stuff like that. It kept coming loose. So that's why I said red Loctite. Now, I wouldn't be red Loctiting your fender bolts or your very small bolts, like for the crankcase or any of that stuff like that. But like maybe some of the tent, just use common courtesy on it, I guess. But I would Loctite the best you can. Try with blue Loctite. Other than that, that's the only thing I have a problem. And it was only a couple of miles. So other than that, I love this thing. I would recommend this bike to anybody. Love it. Works great. The only thing I said, the bolts. Replace them. Just do your main ones. Pay attention to this first. I would recommend go out and get brand new bolts for your engine mount bolts. Engine mount bolts. I would definitely just go out and replace those. That's what, you know what I mean. Other than that, no problems. Just every now and then, check and go over it. But so far, no problems at all. The only problem I would say is when the bike kind of was on the ground and I was about 20 feet away from it. That's about it. May have broke the turn signal off. And these boomerangs here, Groms would fit, but I didn't feel like spending $20 on each boomerang. So I ended up cutting them flush off, and I'm actually gonna end up covering that. Like, I'm actually gonna make something to fill in there and cover it up, just because I got these brush guards that have turn signals on them. So that's the only reason why I just not really gonna worry about it. So that's my input on that. And but yeah, Hellcat's working good, sounds good. And I just saw a comment on there. I'm trying to think what you guys just said there. Well, just saw yours. Glad you love your Hellcats. That's awesome. Keep us. Hey guys, go to our Facebook page. Like that page. We got 84 likes. Come on, we got more followers than this. Come over to the page. Tag us and have your bikes on your cruises. Go out there and just freaking take some freaking good ass pics. Go out there and post them on our page. Tag us in it. I also, I don't know if you guys caught it in the video. If we can get 100 people who like the page, or no, sorry, we can get 100 people that comment on our Facebook page. So let's say Billy, Mary, Susie, just we get 100 people that post on our page and we count them up and you guys want t-shirts, we will make t-shirts and then we can sell them to you. And then after that, we'll get stickers out there and just send them to you for free. Professional window cleansing, question marks. I did see your comment, Charlie. I was in the zone, missed that comment. Refresh me on what you were asking. Cleansing, window. Well, other than that, the bike's holding up really good. No issues. Hey guys, anything else you want to know right now while we're live? Anything else? I know someone has a question. I'm sorry. All right, do the Hellcat bogs at max speed? I got Mart's Hellcat 261. Hey, sweet, 61. Does the Hellcat bog? I mean, I want to say no. It all depends. I mean, depends what application you're going at. I mean, as far as, if you're going in 4th gear and you're going up a huge hill, you might want to downshift to 3rd. And I'm not saying, I'm not talking stupid, but no, all my gears, if I'm at the right, if I don't need to keep shifting down or anything, my Hellcat doesn't bog. I have a 115 jet in it with the pipe, and she doesn't bog. If it's cold out, it takes a while for her to warm up. So sometimes she might, she might bog a little bit, so I gotta, keep her easy until she eventually warms up. But other than that, no, I don't really have her bogging at all. As long as you're when to shift down and downshift, I never really had her bog. Are you talking straight road and you're heading out full speed and it's just bogging, like losing speed? I want to be able to answer your question. So just if I answer it, awesome. If not, maybe specifically explain a little bit more. But I got the Hellcat when you first got it. So what was it? Mine feels like there was a flap of a wobble. You saying? Mine wobble. Yeah, you answered my question. Love the content, bro. Thanks, buddy. Love it. If there's anything else, let us know and we'll try to get it out there for you, or anything like that. But yeah, I got a 360 Power Sports. I believe it was from out of Texas. Was it Texas? I forget. But just check out www.360powersports.com. And I ordered it. I had a bit of it was on my end, so nothing with the company, it was my end. I got a little confused. I didn't get it shipped out right away, like after I paid it, but we cleared things up, and I'd say once the payment received, and I think they shipped it between 1 to 3 days, okay? And then after they shipped it, it took about 3 to 5 days. So I got it within 2 weeks. So if you want to get it, better order now, because it is springtime, it's gonna be summertime, get on cruising. But yeah, it didn't take that long, and they're really nice people up there. They do their job, they send it out there, take care of you. And if anyone orders the bikes, 360 Power Sports automatic sends you the origin of certificate or certificate of origin. But if you get it from anywhere else or anything like that, make sure you ask for it. It's good to have that. You need that. But oh darn it, Mr. Comments. Is there a comment list on here? Show. This is the first time using this option here. Darn it. I totally missed that last comment. Guys, help me out here. Oh, I can like switch out the camera here. Whoa, sweet. But no, guys, definitely recommend the Hellcat. Definitely recommend the Ice Bear, of course. This thing's a beast. This thing's just awesome. Instead of swing arm. Oh, whoa, okay. Okay, guys, I found your comments. I totally just found your comments there. Okay. How many miles you up to? I got 2,500 miles on it, and I'll just tell you, I beat the crap out of it. I beat this bike up a lot, and it takes it. So, I tried to order 2 of them, but they were all out of stock as of 3 weeks ago. Really? Darn. I would recommend them. Did they say when they were going to come back with them, or when they're going to order some in, or whatever? Because I know other places have them. I got mine there. I just read the reviews and stuff like that, and I took the chance. And I, you know, based on all the stuff we do here, I totally recommend that company. I'm sure there's other great companies out there. There is a oh my gosh. Yeah, they're out of stock. Oh, wow. So both of you say that. Do you guys want one like right now? Or are you guys gonna just maybe think about just waiting until they come back? Because either one, I mean, I could try to call around and see what I think is... Okay, so you guys want me to maybe call around and see who has them in stock, and then maybe let you know my input of maybe who to go to? I mean, I can only do as much as researching as maybe you guys can, but I mean, if it makes you feel better for me to do it, I could try. Guys, look at her. Good news though, we were riding the other night. We were at the car meet, rolled up on these bikes and with the SSRs or whatever. We're cruising around. We found 2 Groms. We were so hyped. We're like, man, look, fellow friends. Going to wait. I'm thinking Rascal, but Hellcat looked legit. Are you gonna buy an actual Rascal, or are you gonna get like the Iceberg Mini or the Monster? And I think Venom Motorsports has another clone Rascal. Or I'm not sure. Which one were you thinking? I mean, it had the actual SSR Rascal bikes. I mean, I don't know how they are when you get them shipped to your house. I would still, if you do that, I would still look over all your bolts and stuff like that. But yeah, they're known well good bikes. We don't per se, but my cousin who lives with me and his brother, they both have SSRs, and they're solid machines too. They do their job. They're already get up to about 70 mile an hour stock. You know, they're ready to roll. But again, it's just how, you know, how your feel is on the bikes. These bikes here, the Hellcat, the Grom style clones, they're a little more versatile as far as like you can hit the trails, roads, corner. It's like a mix of everything, and they just have that Grom look. SSRs, very sporty look. They handle about the same, but you can probably corner a little better with it because it has more of like a street bike, little Ducati feel to it. But I mean, as far as I know, everybody gets these bikes from the dealer or whatever. They hold up, they do their job. They're great bikes. So I'm trying to get SR Rascal, but the Hellcat is what I'm... Oh, yeah. There you go. So, yeah, like I said, the Rascal will, you know, probably, I don't want to say it's going to come better built, not necessarily. They're all pretty good, but, you know, Rascals, their engines are a little more smooth. You have the kickstart. But yeah, they have a different feel because it feels a little more like street bike. But it's all your preference. But yeah, we haven't really had any issues with the Rascal at all. A couple of bolts were loose, and that was from a dealer. I will be honest with that, or they were super tight, like holy, like shouldn't have been that tight. But we took care of that. Everything was good on that. But yeah, hey, Hellcat's sweet. Just guess check. I've noticed a lot of people all had different feels on it. Like some of them are like, oh, we never had any of this problem with the Hellcat, which my only problem was the bolts. That's the only thing I really stressed over. And the bike is a little bit vibration, so I like took out some of the plastics. I put like I forget what I put, like 3-sided tape, like foam inside, something that would like take a lot of the sound deadening out, like to dampen the sound a little bit and like the vibrations more or less. But as far as I know, 90% of Grom parts would fit right on here, as I've been testing them out and like showing you guys. And like I said, we like to be as in depth as we can on the videos. Sometimes I know a lot of us, what we'll do is just we test it with a test dummies here. We test what fits, doesn't fit, make sure it works, and then we have to go back and then kind of just show you step-by-step progress. And I know a lot of you like to actually physically see a lot of us doing it. And we try if we know it's going to work and stuff. Sometimes we try, it works. Now, how hard is it to get back off, put it back on? So we try. So I hope our videos are actually working and do make sense, or is how we explain them. They're still easy enough to just follow, even if some of the videos weren't actually physically putting it on or doing this. So I really hope those are okay. If it really is an issue and you really want to see it, let us know. I guess, hey, we'll do it for you guys. We'll pull it all off and redo it. I know I wanted to do a tune-up on the bike, so I'll take the carb out, actually take my carb apart, clean it, show you all those, how to clean it, do all that good stuff, and get your bike ready for the summer or whatever, which I should probably be doing that now. I didn't do that yet. Bike! Oh, I don't know if you've seen that, but it wasn't a Grom. I saw some Hellcat owners have swapped out axle bolts. Oh, actually, I've seen some of those videos too. I believe one of them who did it contacted us and asked if we did. Thank you. That's our goal. That's what we like to try to do. But I got short-term memory loss. What was I saying? Okay, I don't think the Hellcat should be idling anymore. Poor guy. Rats, I forget what I was gonna say. Great, I have no idea what I was gonna say, but I'm glad our videos are very informative. That's the goal. I feel like I was talking something about really important here. But the video, we will try to get a tune-up for the bike. I mean, I did already do an oil change. We went out like 2.5 hours away, like one trip. She made it, and we took some stops and stuff like that. But we went up to an abandoned community. It was pretty cool. By the way, if you guys want to see any of those, like, if you guys are into that stuff, we just like these bikes. I mean, a lot of people don't do this stuff on the bikes. They take them out on trails and just, you know, I mean, I know you got all those other videos, there's other YouTubers, like especially the Groms and stuff like that, and a lot of them do trails, stunts and stuff like that too. But that's another thing we want to try to do this year, is to really do, like, we live in a place where we can have back roads, open roads. We're close enough to where we can take these in the city or the beaches and do some vlogs and stuff like that. But we're very in a country area, so we do a lot of trail riding as like our first option, because it was winter time, and since we're riding in the winter time, and more or less we're trying to experience a lot of stuff, so we could get you better content, or just as far as like branching out. So if we don't have any reviews or mods or anything like that, we still have entertainment for you guys, because there's only so many different car videos we could show you. I mean, we could keep doing it, it doesn't matter, whatever, but we like to. And I started doing a thing where I show you quick clips, like between 2 to 5 minutes, like quick, like, oh, we just drove out here, or we have this guys took the Hellcat or the rest of the bikes trail riding, or a couple stunts or attempted wheelies, you know. So I hope those are entertaining. You guys like that, or any of those footage, or even the updates. I might start doing the updates on live. I feel like a little more involved in this way. I feel a little more connected to you guys, so that's pretty sweet. We lost 2 viewers. It's all right. But yeah, so I hope this answered a lot of your questions. I actually really just wanted to try this live. It was very helpful. This really works a lot. So I guess real quick, for you two that are watching, we'll begin a video on like tuning up your bike and all that good stuff. And actually, what is cool, like oh, the Groms I think I was talking about, but we had some Groms come down. We met up with them. We're so hype. Start riding with them. They thought these were Groms. We kept it going for a while. We're like, yeah, man, we bought these things for like $1,000, you know, this and that. Like, what? Where'd you get a Grom for that? We're like, oh, dude, I don't know. He's like, man, that thing's sweet. And he's like, what? Did you get these aftermarket stickers? What are these? I was like, oh man, it came like that. I'm like, they just kept looking at this. They're like, what's? So he just kept riding around with it for like an hour, and then later I was like, you do know these aren't Groms. I mean, they're Grom clones, but he's like, oh, no way. They were so fascinated. They hopped on it. They loved it. And they're like, man, this is sweet. So I don't know if that helps you guys or not. They liked it. But we were riding around with them. That was fun. But I'm going to get ready to cut out this live here, unless you guys want me to keep going. But we have some videos coming, or we're going to start making. I'm going to try to get better at these vlogs. I know our first couple of videos I tried to vlog. A lot of wind noise, or I don't know, but we're gonna try to get some of those going for you. Give you a range of wide variety of videos. I don't know if you guys know, but we are going to Tennessee, taking the bikes up there, so that would be sweet. We're gonna go hit the tail of the dragon on these things, and hopefully find some abandoned places and some trails to get on, and hopefully there's like a little bit of city stuff we can cruise around in. But I guess I'm gonna go here. It's already 25 minutes, but we'll let you guys go. Hope you enjoyed. Spread it around, spread our channel around, because I'm hoping this thing can blow up. It's already doing well, and more entertainment for you guys. And for everybody else who wants to get in these things, they're pretty hopping right now. But again, go to our Facebook page, like it up. tag us and stuff. Post your bike on there. We've already been getting people doing that, so that's sweet. But all right, guys, we'll let you go, and we will, I guess, see you in the next video.